Geth pyros have flamethrowers that burn enemies at close range. Oh boy, flamethrowers.
Pyros, your favorites.
Yeah, no, missile launchers are my favorite, remember? God, it looks stupid. It's just a weird Cro-Magnon-looking asshole.
Commander Shepard, in the 6 years you've been in confinement and solitary, someone caved in your face and no one told you.
Yeah, I didn't realize how dumb his face looks until right this second. Well, let's go check on Ashley, I guess.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on Ashley.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized I came all the way here. Well, good thing I don't have to buy fuel.
Why do you suddenly want to go check in on Ashley?
Because I realized I didn't last time, and I probably should have.
Did somebody chastise you and you're taking it to heart now?
No, I just suddenly realized, I probably should have actually checked on where's the Citadel. When the last episode aired, my girlfriend was very mad that that the child died.
Ah, yes.
In the beginning.
Unnamed child in the white hoodie.
Unnamed child 17. She was not happy that he died.
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Oh.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
The hospital, I guess.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
I stubbed my toe. It really hurts. Oh, so you can just go directly to the hospital. You don't have to go through...
It's perfect, isn't it?
That's a really nice addition.
What a time saver. As opposed to the first game where you were just sprinting around the entire Citadel.
Yeah. So she was not happy the kid died.
She was unhappy that she had to watch child slaughter.
Yeah, she was not happy about that.
Patient stable for now.
This guy is just not having a good time.
There's some
Somebody help this dude! Hello! Hello! Wow, this is just American healthcare at its finest. Look at this guy!
He's just a little drugged up. It's fine. It's like
Meanwhile, a doctor is sitting right there and just being like, I can't be fucked.
you know what? There are sometimes you go to the doctor, you're like, hey, I've got this problem, and the solution they have is, all right, well, wait 2 hours and it'll be gone.
Yeah, don't have that problem. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna get off on a really quick tangent. There used to be a show, I forget exactly what it was called, but it was called, like, Patient X or something like that.
Yeah.
And basically it was, like, people that came into the hospital for weird stuff that was going wrong with them. And this guy comes into the hospital, and he's, like, this old Italian man. He barely speaks English. His wife speaks a little bit better English, but still not great. And basically they tell the doctor, the man's like, every time I drink ice water, I pass out.
This sounds like a setup for a joke.
This isn't. I swear to God, this is not a setup for a joke.
All right.
It kind of is a joke. So the guy's like, every time I drink ice water, I pass out. And the nurse is like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. So she hands him a cup of ice water, and she goes, okay, drink this. He drinks the ice water, immediately completely locks up, and just falls over like he's dead. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh my God. And then he wakes up like 10 seconds later. And he's like, I passed out again.
Like one of those fainting goats.
And she's like, okay. So she goes and gets to the doctor. The doctor, or like she goes and gets like, one of the actual nurses. Yep. One of the actual nurses, because she's like a resident or something. Goes and gets one of the actual nurses. Same thing happens. They go through this like 4 or 5 times. They go get an actual doctor. He passes out. They have him like hooked up to EKGs. His heart is stopping. His brain is like going completely flatline when he passes out.
Wow.
And then he just wakes up, like, completely fine. And they keep bringing in more and more doctors. Eventually, there's, like, 12 people crammed into this room watching this old guy who's, by this point, really annoyed that they just keep making him drink ice-cold water so he passes out.
As you might assume, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed off if I said, hey, this thing almost kills me. And they're like, let's do it 11 times just to be sure.
So they kept doing it. They finally call, like, the specialist in, who's, like, a specialist in, like, brain, or some kind of brain mechanics.
A neurologist of
neurologist,
sorts?
yes, a neurologist. Thank you, I'm dumb. They bring a neurologist in, and the neurologist is like, so we looked at a bunch of your results. There's a bunch of nerve endings on the inside of your mouth that cause you to get migraines, or that can cause you to get migraines if you drink really cold water.
That everybody has?
Yeah, that's what brain freeze is when you drink really cold water. It stimulates those nerve endings in the roof of your mouth and can cause you to, get a migraine. Mm-hmm. But in your head, it's wired differently. We don't know why, We also can't fix it because if we go in there, if we go in there to do surgery to disconnect them, you'll probably die.
It doesn't sound like it's a severe problem.
So he tells the guy, have you ever heard that joke where the man goes to the doctor and says, "Doctor, it hurts when I do this," and the doctor says, "Don't do that," and the man's like, "Yes," and he goes, That's what I'm telling you.
Exactly.
Don't drink cold water.
The solution to that is don't do that.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, there is nothing we can do. Don't do that. There you go.
And that's the end of the story, is that he never drank anything cold ever again.
So anyway, going back to what I was saying like 20 minutes ago.
Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
Something about antibiotics, huh?
This sounds like, where is this guy?
Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found
Oh,
you.
I thought this was like a setup for a porno.
I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, am I in your way? I'm already a demon, cuz.
I want a second opinion from a human doctor!
From a real doctor! No, whatever. Anyway, so Sarah...
So many tangents here.
So my girlfriend was not happy that the kid died. And I was like, oh, this is where she is.
I guess we're gonna put that on hold for a second, because we're gonna have
No, we can...
We're having a touching moment with Ashley's corpse here.
You got pretty banged up there, Williams. Had me worried.
He looks normal from the front. It's like from the side, he just looks
wanted to
awful.
check in on you. See how you're doing.
You look like one of the characters that American Weirdo had put in his The Hype is Real mod.
Kinda
It's
does.
Why did you put all those bars to 100 and 0 each?
You'll be fine.
You hang in there, all right? I need you up and reporting for duty ASAP. You hear me, soldier? You need anything, Doc.
Don't worry, we'll take good care. Oh God, what's wrong with your face?
Okay, Ash. You take care.
I figured she'd probably appreciate, we need you ready for duty, more than, oh, I'm thinking about you.
I'll see you soon.
I'm not.
Leading her on.
I'm not leading her on. I'm not going to start gaslighting Ashley.
A second time, you mean?
Oh, I got
anyway,
+2 reputation for that.
Yeah. I'm sure Ashley's unconscious body appreciates it.
So she wasn't...
Your girlfriend, yes.
She wasn't happy that the kid died, and I was like, I'm sorry. She was like, why did they put that in there? And I'm just like...
To emphasize
I don't
the
know,
fact-
to try and make it be like, oh no, so edgy, look, everyone on Earth is screwed.
They kind of did it to drive home the point that the Reapers are killing actual people.
Or to get an emotional reaction out of me, which it didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't really, I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't.
I don't want to say I didn't care, but it's also...
Why would you? You just met that kid for 2 minutes and you shared 2 lines. Why would
It's
you
also
care?
a video game.
Yeah.
Made by EA. So I don't care.
They were just they were just trying to drive home the fact that this is an actual threat and it's actually killing people on Earth.
So anyway, she was like, did that kid actually die? And I was like, I don't know, I haven't beaten the entire
What do you
game.
mean?
He probably died. He got shot by a giant goddamn laser.
The shuttle he was in exploded.
Yeah.
Shrapnel fell to Earth.
She's gonna watch this, so I don't want to say it like I'm being mean. But yeah, he kind of got shot with a real big laser and it exploded. So she looked it up and she was like, okay, I got some closure. I was like, oh, did he actually die? And she went, well, do you want me to tell you? And I was like, nah, I don't want to have to fake surprise.
Yeah, I'm appreciative of that. I like to see your blind reaction, so I'm glad you didn't have to fake your reaction.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll just tell you right now, because it's not much of a surprise. He's dead.
Oh, okay.
He's super dead. His body is in 1,000 different pieces scattered across the city, and there are cannibals eating his remains. He is dead.
Wow, Mike.
He is super dead.
You're gonna make my girlfriend start crying. She's gonna be really mad at you.
Yeah. Well, it's not my fault he died. It's Commander Shepard's fault, because he wasn't strong enough to save him.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, what are we doing now? What mission are we going for?
All right, we were going on this mission up here somewhere. It was the one for
Sure, Cerberus lab mission.
Hawkins?
Sure.
Is that his name?
Who?
Hawkins?
I have no idea who you're
Is the
talking
mission
about.
for him?
Who's Hawkins?
Hackett.
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 No, this is not a plot critical. Actually, I think this is the mission Hackett gave you. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a mission Hacky gave me. Space egg.
Which means it's not important, but we can do it anyway.
Oh, might as well.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know, they have a dating app in Iceland that tells you how you're related to people.
It's such a small place, I guess you would have to have that just in case.
It's so small because you could like start dating somebody and be like, wow, I really like this girl, and then find out that you're like cousins.
Yeah. Tinder and 29 and me, whatever, all paired up there.
Oh, I can't like mine any of these planets?
Nope, planet mining is not a thing you have to do in this game.
So you can just look at planets.
Yup.
Why even bother then?
Well, there's also the ability to scan planets. I think you might get that later to try and find artifacts that are buried under the sand. Which you could do later, but whatever.
Something.
Oh, you found something. Oh, you found javelin missile launchers. Good job.
Javelin missile launchers are pretty cool.
Yeah, you could mount them on the Normandy and have extra firepower, I guess.
No, that's not how javelin missiles work.
Oh, that's right. Javelins are throwing spears. You throw them at the enemy.
Javelin missiles are a real thing.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
I know.
They also cost more than a US soldier does.
That's a pretty pricey soldier, so it's got to be pretty expensive technology.
Yeah, they cost like $300,000 for one javelin missile.
Mm-hmm. And you could just cram a couple soldiers in there and get the same amount of
Yeah,
jobs
you
done.
could. For $300,000, you could just have a whole soldier hold onto a brick of C4 and chuck him in a tank.
You can't get that soldier back, though, sadly.
Oh, whatever. We'll get the ones that nobody likes anyway.
The Jenkins of teams.
I probably would be the one that they threw at the tank.
You'd be the first one. Sanctum is proof of whatever. Who cares? We're landing on Sanctum.
Landing on Scrotum.
Which of your teammates are you gonna bring?
Guess that's who we're bringing. How come he gets the cool rifle? Fuck you, James!
Yeah, James comes with the medic. Why don't you? You have your shotgun. I know you like them.
James, you're off the team.
Sorry, Commander. You can't go into battle with just one teammate. That's
You're
ridiculous.
off the team, James. You're off the team.
Who are you gonna replace me with? Who's gonna take my stead?
The robot dog. Flattail will be replacing you, James. You can sit and spin. I don't care. Why don't you go hook up with what's his name in the what's his name in the thing?
The Cortez, yeah.
Cortez. Yeah, go hook up with Cortez.
I'd like to see that robot dog bench press 200 pounds. Bet he can't. Bet he can't.
Robot dog is meanwhile bench pressing 600 pounds. Robot dog is like, I'm sorry, I cannot bench press 200 pounds. My weight limit does not go that low.
Bark, bark. I have set a new benchmark. Hooray, I've completed this set of reps.
Benchmark. Puns.
Wasn't intended to be a pun. Anyway, allocate your points and do the stupid mission.
Alright.
This isn't even a good mission. It's just repurposed multiplayer missions, which are fine, but...
Is it really?
Yeah, Mass Effect 3 had multiplayer campaigns and stuff,
Commander,
and...
I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study
Is that some kind of
tech.
morale?
We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
So you're going to be landing on one of the multiplayer maps and doing one or two things, and that'll be the end of the mission. Which is really stupid, but at the same time, they're actually giving you, like, mission briefings. They're actually putting effort. They're trying. They're trying to make it not seem stupid, so good effort, I guess. I definitely remember this small map from playing multiplayer back in the day. It was certainly a stressful mission.
Commander, I'm tracking some tech with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab. Updating your nav point.
On my way.
Grab them Reaper samples on the computers.
Ah!
Oh no, Cerberus got here before you! Murder them with extreme prejudice! Also, you're not taking cover from those guys. Grenade! No! Frag out! Or you could just...
Squad, please?
Where,
Squad, thank you.
Where are they? Oh, there's Liara at least. Come on, you guys can figure out how guns work, can't you?
Liara, you know how to move. Like that. See, that's called movement, Liara. Gonna bypass the containment system first. Oh, it's tiny!
Well, that's weird looking. Guess we found it.
That's the smartest thing you said all day, James.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Oh, that's it? We're done?
Well, mission over, I guess.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Alright.
Good work.
I really did enjoy the multiplayer component, more than I thought I
Ah!
It's a real. I'd probably go back and play more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer if
it was still running.
Well, I think it actually is still running, but at the same time, I've played a lot on the PlayStation console, and I'd have to re-unlock everything. If I went back to play on PC, I just have the humans. I wouldn't be able to play as any of the alien races until I unlocked them 40 hours later. So,
which are your favorite?
My character was predominantly the Batarian with a shotgun. It was a Batarian Vanguard who would just get on people's faces and shoot them with a shotgun. He was a mad powerhouse, but
okay,
only at point-blank range.
Liara, can you do something?
Use magic on those enemies, please. All right, quickly grab that and run back to the ship. That way you don't have to fight them. Go, go, go,
I
go.
already did fight them.
Oh, they're all dead.
Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Head got hot. Had to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire.
Uh-oh.
Scratch that. Make it 4. Rendezvous when I can.
Ah, what the
Cortez is in trouble, and you might also be.
Nothing like having your back to the wall.
Never said it would be easy.
Engaging multiple targets. Time for something a bit risky.
Oh, he went by
Yeah,
that
he's
way.
fine. He's fine.
Last stand, Commander.
Just stay focused and keep at it.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be our last stand. We're all gonna die.
And I was making...
Try to be more positive,
Yeah.
dillweed. Yeah, we're gonna die.
You might want to either take cover or use health. Oh, God, you're dead.
I kind of wish I had a...
Had to go dark side to shake 'em. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Yeah.
Heading for extraction point now.
Oh.
Take that, James. I hate you.
Oh, I thought he was an enemy for a second.
I don't know if I've expressed that enough, but I hate you, James.
I don't hate him, I just...
You called him a gym bro. You called him a douchebag when you first met him. But you don't hate him.
I don't hate him.
He's sitting on a turret. Too bad it requires a setup time, jerk. Yeah, there's the extraction point. Just touch it. Touch it and leave. Bye, everybody.
Bye! Bye! Screw you guys, you suck!
Liara, James, you guys should have gotten on. Too late now.
No, I hope Liara got on the ship. James, I could or couldn't care.
Yeah, but you don't... Yeah.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from
As far as
that
we can
planet.
tell, it's some kind of hot water
What's Cerberus
maker.
doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed.
Correct. They'll
Keep
have
sending
more
strikes
Mass
against
Effect
the
3
facility.
co-op maps for you to
Good work,
do basic
Commander.
tasks. Don't worry. We'll make sure to milk these.
Do you like pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes. Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Do you like French toast? Yeah, we like French toast.
Wait to get a mouthful.